Hey guys, Rob here from Go Skate, and today I'm here to teach you all about skateboards and equipment, okay? So right here you have a sheet of grip tape, we're going to go over that, and right here I have a blank skate deck, okay? As you see on the bottom there's a sticker that says 8. Now skateboards are measured in their width, so from one side to here is 8 inches for this board. Unlike skis or snowboards, which are measured from the top to the bottom, skateboards are measured by width. Now, if you are 8 or under, you're going to want what they call a mini skateboard. And mini skateboards are typically 7.25 wide here, to as small as about 6.5. And while it might not seem like a lot of difference if you take 1.5 inches off your deck size, when you take 1.5 inches there, it takes a lot off the length. So it's going to make it a whole lot more maneuverable for you. Now, if you're over 8, you want to look at something that's good for your shoe size. Typically, you're going to look at something between 7.5 and about 8.25 wide. If you're a more technical skater who's looking to do flip tricks, you'll probably want to focus on between 7.5 and 8. If you're more using this for transportation or you're using it for bowls where you're not going to have to flip it or you're not going to need that lightness to do your ollies, you'll probably want to look at something like 8 to 8.25 wide. The next thing you want to look for in a skate deck is just making sure that it's made properly. And you can do that by holding the board out in front of you with both of your hands and looking at the deck and making sure it's perfectly symmetrical on both sides. Sometimes what happens is when skateboard companies manufacture the decks, they manufacture it by pressing it down, and if their presses aren't set properly, it's going to press it lopsided, and that can cause a lot of problems when you skateboard. Your whole foot placements, everything is going to be way off if it's not pressed right. So just take it, hold it out, make sure it's symmetric, okay, perfect. The next thing you want to do is look at the top of the skateboard. Typically, the nose of the board comes up a little bit more than the tail of the board. So you can check that on your board, and you can see how much each side comes up. Now, that lift of the sides is going to determine basically how much pop you have on the skateboard. Now, if the board is rather flat on the back, it might be a little bit difficult to get your pop. Now, for some styles of skateboarding where you're not going to have to do pops a lot, mostly, let's say, for just ramp style skating, if you're just doing grinds and slashes, then you're not going to have to worry about that really lift up in the back. But if you're looking to do street tricks, like most skateboarders are, you'll want something that lifts up in the back quite enough. You probably don't want it so that it's lifting up too much though. That can sometimes make for a very awkward back foot placement. So just kind of look at the back. You can place the board down in the skate shop and just stand on it and see what feels comfortable for you. So after you've picked the deck, you'll also want to pick some grip tape. I prefer grip tape that is kind of in between, and when I say between, you can basically pick grip that is really, really grippy or really not grippy at all. And really there's benefits and disadvantages to both. So this grip that I have here is in between, so my shoes aren't going to be destroyed as quickly as if this was a little bit stronger, but also I'm going to have a little bit more grip than if the grip tape was a little bit smoother and wasn't as grippy. So it's kind of just in between. You've got benefits to weigh when you're choosing your grip tape, so that's an important thing to consider.
Now here's the recap. Small skateboarders want to look at getting a board between 6.5 and 7.25 wide. More technical skateboarders want to look at getting a board between 7.5 and 8 inches wide. Skaters who are looking for transportation tricks at 8 inches and above. This concludes our video on skateboard equipment. Thanks for watching.